Hi ladies and gents, so today's video is going to be on my June favorites, and basically I'm going to show you guys my favorite foundations for the month of June and my favorite highlights and contours and my favorite eyeshadow palette. So this is kind of a tie over into like the first week of July too, because I have been getting current makeups, but I'm just going to show you guys basically what are my favorite makeups. And yeah, so that's pretty much going to be the gist of this video. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. Today's look, I was kind of going for my first brown because I usually don't try different types of lipsticks, and I kind of just stick to my nude lip, but because I have a YouTube channel, I have to step out of the box, so I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm just going to go with it, and this is the look that I came up for today. So I'm really in love with this look, and if you guys want to see me record this look, or you want me to do a get ready with me look on this eyeshadow and makeup look, then I will happily do that for you guys. Just like and comment and subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely do that for you guys. So let's jump right in. First thing we're going to talk about is primers, and I usually don't use primers. Well, not usually, but I just started getting into primers, and in previous videos, I don't have a lot of videos, but in my previous routine where I did a full face, I used Milk of Magnesia and another primer, but currently I only have two favorites that I have been currently using every day that I apply to my face. So on top of the Milk of Magnesia, which I don't have with me, but you guys can find that at your local drugstore or grocery store, whatever. So yeah, so you can definitely find that there. My first primer that I really do love, and I use this in my everyday routine or my go-to look video, so you guys can kind of see how that kind of worked out. And I also used my Milk of Magnesia in that video, but for today's look I didn't use Milk of Magnesia at all, so this is kind of what you get when you don't use that. But the first primer is the Mary Kay foundation primer and sunscreen. This is the SPF 15. Yeah, I really don't know how much this retails for. I kind of stated not too long ago that my mom went to a Mary Kay event and she got this for me, so you would have to see a Mary Kay consultant, or I'm pretty sure you can buy it off their site. But this is this is one of my current primers that I do love, so this is definitely a must. The second primer is the Maybelline Master Prime, and this is the Blur and Smooth. So here's kind of what this looks like. I'm sorry it has like a bunch of makeup on it, but if you have a makeup bag, you know that your makeup can sometimes spill out, so yeah. But this retails at the store. I really don't even know how much this is neither, sorry. Like, these usually run for about $4 to $5, honestly. So I got this from Walmart. I got this some time ago and I just started using it again, so that's why I really can't remember how much it was. But this is a good primer. I do like it, and it does give a good finish. So yeah, I'm definitely going to recommend you guys try this primer out as well. Now we're going to move on to our foundations, and for today's look, and I really have been egging to try this, and I just got this. This is the Maybelline, I want to say. Yeah, Maybelline Fit Me, and this is the matte Poreless, and this is in the color Coconut. This is a little bit darker than my skin tone, and it's because it's summer and my face does tend to get a little darker over the summer, so this is why I use this. This is like, I barely used this on my face today. Like, I dotted it on my face today when I tried it, and it just goes on so smoothly. It gives a full coverage, but yes, it doesn't take a lot of product, and it doesn't look cakey, and I really do love this foundation. So I would definitely recommend this foundation. You can find this at just about any drugstore that sells makeup, so I definitely will recommend this. The next foundation that I use occasionally is the L'Oreal True Match, and this is in the color Nut Brown. And I usually, when I apply this, I don't put this on with just this foundation, because this is a little bit lighter than my skin tone, and I kind of have a red undertone more than a yellow, so I have to apply this with something else. So I usually mix this with another one, but this is also a very good light makeup. This does not take a lot of product. It's not as thick as most foundations, which is why it's kind of good, especially for it being summertime. So I definitely would recommend this. The next foundation, and I have these in like 3 different colors, so, and that's because I usually mix these colors or mix 2 different colors a day. So yeah, but this is the CoverGirl TruBlend liquid makeup, and this is in the color Toasted Almond. I really do love this stuff. It is just, oh my gosh, I love it. This is definitely in my top 3. As you can, I'm only showing you guys these 3, so this is definitely my top 3. This is very it's a lot thicker than the L'Oreal and the Maybelline, but it does give off, and I would really recommend this foundation for night looks. I've usually worn this on a night look, so I definitely recommend this for night looks. And this foundation is really cheap, guys. It's like under $10, so yeah, I definitely recommend this. Go find this at your local drugstore. So yeah, foundation that I would recommend is the Black Radiance BB cream, and this is in the color Cafe. I really do love this stuff. I tried this. I got this about 3, maybe 4 weeks ago, and I completely fell in love with this. I'm trying not to use it as much as I usually do, but it's a very cream. It's not thick, but it's thicker than some, and it's thicker than those 3 that I just showed you. But this stuff gives me life. Like, you just find your color and go away with it, because you're going to fall in love, trust me. So I definitely recommend this as well. So moving on to highlight and contours. Right now I have about 3 highlights that I use, and then I have about 1 contour that I use. This is just really my go-to. Like, these are my favorites. So yeah, the first is this NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer, and I just tried this today on this look, and I liked it because I went light on it and it's not as heavy. It's really good stuff. So I'm just gonna get that a little closer so you guys can see it. It is really just full coverage. I didn't go heavy on my highlight today because I didn't want a dramatic highlight with this neutral look. So yeah, but when I do go dramatic, I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. But I do love this stuff. Another another one would be the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I use this in the color Fawn. This has a yellow undertone, and I know I mentioned that I had a red undertone, but I do use this sometimes for, I use it for highlighting, and so yeah, this stuff is just everything. I use this on my eyebrows as well. This is what I use to shape my eyebrows, so I definitely recommend this stuff. You can find this at your beauty supply for like $2.99. That's how much I paid for this, so yeah. And then the last concealer that I use, I haven't been using it as much this past month, but I do use it. And this is the Master Conceal by Maybelline, and this is in the color Medium Deep. It's supposed to be a medium deep color, but I think it's way lighter than what I would like. I think it should be darker, especially in this color, because they have lighter colors, but I thought it was going to be similar to this color, and it ended up being way lighter. So this is good. I do like it, and I still do use it, but this is just a hit or miss depending on how bright you want your highlight. So this is also, you can find this at your drugstore as well. So yeah, I definitely do recommend this for those who are beginning. Lastly is the not lastly, but moving on to my contour. This has been my only contour. This is my go-to contour. I use this for every look because it doesn't give me too much. It's a very warm color, and this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is in the color Chestnut. And when I tell you I use this, like I was stating before, I use this for everything. Like literally this is my life. Like, this is my lifeline. I did not use it today for my contour. I used a blush palette. Actually, let me move up. I used a blush palette actually today for my contour because I wanted a warm, and this gives me warm, but I feel like this is a little bit more bold, and I didn't want as bold of a contour today. So, but I definitely recommend this. This is like my go-to. I use this on everything, so yeah. Moving on, I'm not big on bronzers, but when I do use a bronzer, this is my go-to. This is literally just about the only bronzer that I have. I have another one, but it's the same brand. And this is the CoverGirl TruBlend Minerals, and this is in the color medium. It has a real glitter. This stuff can get really messy, not as far as like on your face, but the product like in this container can get really messy if you have too much come out of it. But this would be a go-to bronzer for me. Like I said, I'm not big on bronzers, but this is a good bronzer to use. I actually did use this bronzer, but I used it to contour my nose today, so that's kind of where I am with bronzer. So yeah, if you were to get a bronzer, I would definitely recommend this one. This is a very good bronzer to use, so yeah. Moving on to powders. There we go. So I have about 4 powders that I've been using on the daily, and well, not on the daily, but over the past month of June. And my current favorite for pressing my actual makeup is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte, and this is in the color Classic Tan, so you can kind of see this here. And that's just this stuff is just, it's not heavy, it's light, it looks really good in pictures, and I just love this stuff. So I definitely recommend this to definitely set your powders, set your foundations. And if you're not using highlight and contour, this stuff will definitely get the job, especially with that Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless powder. So yeah. Another powder that I use, and this is for highlighting, this is the e.l.f. High Definition Powder, and this is in the color yellow. This is a Ben Nye dupe. Now, the Ben Nye dupe video reviews that I saw was that when you take pictures with this stuff on with the flash, it gives you a filmy look. But I learned that you can use this. You just have to you have to use less product. Just take a small brush, apply this lightly, and brush it off. You can't let this stuff set, because when it's set, it gets that filmy look, and I really hate that. It looks really powdery with flash on, but I've been able to achieve non-filmy looks and been able to take pictures on my flash with this stuff. I just use less product of it, so that would definitely be my take on this powder. I don't have any Ben Nye luxury powder, so this is what I use to set my highlight. Next that I was using also to set my highlights was the Neutrogena Mineral Sheers Loose Powder Foundation, and you can kind of see that there. This is in the color Classic Tan, and if you can kind of see, like, I'm literally almost out of this stuff. That's how much I use it. So yeah, this is definitely a good powder to use to set your highlight and contour. Just find one close to your highlight color, and you'll definitely get the look that you're trying to achieve with that. And lastly is the NYX Mineral Set It and Don't Fret It Matte Finishing Powder. I do like this stuff. I don't use it as much, but this is a good finishing powder, especially for your highlights. So I definitely recommend this stuff. I think I got the darkest color because this is medium dark. So yeah, I definitely would recommend this stuff as well. So yeah, Jesus, tongue twisted. This is like a talking video, so you guys know how that can be. I'm not gonna say I'm not. I highlight, and usually I highlight with an eyeshadow, usually the eyeshadow that I'm using for that day. But I got some current highlighting powder, and this is the True Match Lumi Powder Glow Illuminator from L'Oreal. You can kind of see that there, and this is in the color Rose. This stuff is so, like, I used it on today's look. I don't know, let's see. You can kind of see it there. This Oh my god, it's just so beautiful. It's very glowy. This is definitely going to be my go-to illuminating powder, especially for highlighting. I really don't have no words. This stuff is just awesome, and I love it. So yeah, I definitely would recommend that. So moving on to eyes, I definitely would recommend the Urban Decay Naked 3. This is actually not a drugstore. You can get this at Sephora, and I paid about, I want to say it was $54 online. I don't remember, but yeah, this is definitely a recommendable palette. This is like in neutral colors. I'm just really big on neutral. I really don't like trying colors, but because I'm starting a channel, I do know that I'm going to have to eventually get into colors. So yeah. Also, another palette I recommend is the L'Oreal La Palette Nude 2. This is also just a nude palette. I paid like $12 and some change for this palette. So you can find that at like Walmart or Target or something. So yeah. And then lastly, the Nudes by Maybelline is also a palette that I use frequently. I use this today, so this is definitely a good go-to for a good soft look. So I definitely would recommend this. For lips, I actually just tried this out yesterday, and this is the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss, and this is in, we don't know what color this is. Yeah, I have no idea what color this is, but yeah, this is like, get you guys kind of see the color of it, but yeah, so this is at Target, and this is a really cool lip gloss. They have all types of colors for that, so yeah. Then I use the CoverGirl. This is like called Candylicious, and this is just a lip gloss. It actually has a smell to it, and it smells really good. It smells like chocolate to me, so yeah, I would definitely recommend this for lips. This is like definitely one of my go-tos. I use this with another MAC, a MAC lip gloss, and it's like a brown color, and I really don't know the name of it. It peeled off, so yeah. And then moving on to my favorite, which is the Fairest, the lipstick I use is Fairest Nude. And then to give this a gloss, I go over it with the L'Oreal Nude Ballet, one of the two. But both these are from L'Oreal, and this is like a really good lip line. I definitely recommend this. You can find this at your local Walmart or something like that. So yeah. And then for today, I'm using the Wet n Wild Mocha-licious. Wet n Wild has a lot of good lipsticks, and I definitely recommend this. It took a lot for me to get into this whole brown look, but I have to give it a try. I wanted to give it a try, and I wanted to see how it looked, and it's growing on me. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that. And for my eyebrows, I use just a normal pencil that you get at the drugstore or a beauty supply, and I use dark brown, and I usually go over it with the NYX eyebrow gel to make my eyes a little bit more bold and to make them set in place. But today I didn't use that because I wanted a light eyebrow look. So but I definitely recommend this stuff. Target for sure. It's like $6 and some change, so I would definitely recommend that. So that's it for today. Yeah, I just kind of want to give you guys a glimpse of what I use, some of the products that I use, and just some good beginner stuff to play with, you know, get into. And I hope you guys really enjoyed my favorites for the month of June, and I will definitely be back soon with a new video. So thanks guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, and if you want to see this makeup look again, just make sure you leave a comment below, and I'll list some of these products. Well, I'll list these products below. Thank you.